She was like an animal. That's probably what she's doing. I just put on the screen, by the way. I'm gonna finish up or start doing the season story right now. So. I love how she says this girl's still eating like she didn't give her this food. This is a 1-year-old kid. She walking around like an old man, just carrying a bagel or some shit, walking around the house. Tag out in her booty. Clothes don't match. Did you see? She had a peach pants on with a pink shirt. Is he peeing? He's sick. Look at him looking around. His shorts are on backwards. That's the logo. It's supposed to be in the front of his pants. Just like a kid, take off sprinting right afterwards.
I need the aid of someone with your kind of expertise. Strange new demons have found their way into Sanctuary. I fear their presence may herald the arrival of something far more insidious. I've tracked them to an old crypt nearby. I can show you the way. Catch up with you when it's safe.
Demons! Is there no end to that thing? I'm Jarius, pledged to the Cathedral of Light, and I'm killing demons, of course. This is my crusade, to wipe them all from Sanctuary. These demons, though, these are different. They're some new breed, and growing in number. But I will find the cause, and I will put an end to it. This I swear. Care to join me?
What's good, bro? I'm yeah, I can. I invited you because I'm doing the seasonal story quest now, so that we can start doing seasonal shit now that you're in tier 1. And we can just start grinding, getting all the seasonal quest journey stuff done as much as we can until we have to do like stuff in tier 4. So yeah, you got to switch some of your. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing on my gear is my main focus is my main stat. Yours is intelligence, so you should be doing intelligence and max life, and then some of your armors should have armor, and then some of your armors should have resistances. No, you should always have max life, yeah. And basically that's what you should focus on is resistances, armor, max life, and intelligence on your armor pieces. On your weapons and your amulets and shit, like your jewelry, I focus on my stats, so yours is intelligence and max life again. And then for your weapon, some sort of damage, either crit strike damage, cold damage, whatever you do, damage while crowd controlled, because you crowd control everyone, so that would work. Just some sort of damage bonus should be your third stat on your weapon. And on your jewelry, what I've been focusing on is either some sort of offensive stat for that third one, or I'm using cooldown reduction on my amulet right now, which helps me. Helps you survive too. Like especially for you, all your defensive skills, you'll just be able to use them faster. And then on my rings, if you need to, or if I need to, I've been putting resource regeneration, so that I am able to keep up on that better. I have all legendary items on, except for my helmet is unique, my chest armor, and I have a unique ring also. Going all unique is not the way to go. Don't do that. Don't try to do that. That's gonna fuck you over. Yeah, some of them are super specific. They work really good with a certain build, but not if you, not if it's...
Over here. I think this is it. In the name of Holy Anarius. What abomination is this?
Embrace your new master. What is this? How can you resist me? How can... The blood of Lilith runs in your veins. If I cannot possess you, at least I can feed you to my minions.
Damn, I've been fighting this whole battle with my hand off the controller. I was barely getting touched.
What did he do? Was that true? What he said about Lilith's blood infecting you?
Yeah. You've acquired the ability to steal boss powers. Equip your powers in the boss powers tab in your inventory. New boss powers are acquired from the first time kill of targeted bosses across Sanctuary.
Just as I feared. Your eyes, Wanderer. Interesting.
Each boss power has two sides to its effect, main and modifier, activated based on the power socket they are equipped to. Okay. Equip a boss power on the main power socket to obtain a devastating power of the boss it was acquired from. Equip up to 3 boss powers in the modifier power socket to further amplify your total power capabilities. Battle apparition incursions and lair bosses to earn spectral ash to upgrade acquired powers. Swaggy. When you evade, apply sparking damage over 4 seconds to close enemies. Your evade cooldown is reduced by 5%, increased by 0.2% for each one lightning resistance. Maximum.
That much is apparent, but I suspect there is more to this than we can see. I would speak to you more, but not in this place.
I don't know this woman. Who is she? How does she know so much about demons?
I am called Saina. I am a historian, a collector of rare artifacts and scriptures. I've studied demons and their patterns since... studied them for many years.
Demons are meant to be slain, not studied.
Ignorance is the true danger, not knowledge. There is much more to discuss, but not here. Come to my shop in Tarsarak.
Facts.
If you truly need
Alright,
to snuff out these demons, I'm at your service.
we gotta meet that bitch
Find me a minister.
somewhere. Oh, we gotta meet her at Tarsarak. Boy. Yeah, so the gear that we're getting is all just regular legendary. Are you sliding to Tarsarak with me? No, you're good. I want to show you. Once you get here, I'll show you what a greater affix is.
Here, Wanderer.
It's yours, yeah. I'm going AFK for, I mean not AFK, I'm muting for a second while I talk to this lady.
We can speak freely inside my shop.
Never mind, she just told me to follow her in her shop, her stupid ass.
I have, and the news is disturbing. I know the Lord of Lies is abroad in Sanctuary, but I must know more. Belial touched your spirit. Stand in this scrying circle, so that I can examine you more closely. Belial's apparitions are extensions of his deceitful nature. It's not enough for him to murder innocents. He needs them to believe. The more the demons are seen, the more their power is believed, and the stronger Belial grows. When he has enough power, Belial can draw all of Sanctuary into his own dominion, where only he decides what's real. This is the realm of lies. Belial attempted to wear your mind and body as a cloak, as he has done to so many unfortunate mortals. But in your case, something turned him aside. He mentioned Lilith. Such a thing is your affair, but Belial's essence remains mingled with yours. You've a connection with him, and with the powers he and his minions wield. By absorbing more of that essence, you can gain more power. Destroying as many of these apparitions as you can will slow Belial's influence. Perhaps even gain advantages that can be used to defeat him. I must engage in more research to find any weakness. Come outside. There's more you need to see.
Alright. She just talked to me a whole bunch in here. Her stupid ass. I'm about to drop a piece of gear for you. Make sure you pick this up quick, please. Right there. So that, do you see it? Yeah, that little star. You know how some items be having that little star next to the name? And then when you look at it, it has a star next to one of the stats, and that one that has a star, it's like more powerful. The stat is like a higher number or whatever. So those are called greater affixes, and then those items, the item power can go up to 800. No matter how many of those stars you have, you could get all of the stats to be stars. Yeah, like this one, these pants have 2. Don't keep those, please. You could look at them as, but it's got 2. Yeah, you probably could. Oh, it's probably because it's got the certain the legendary affix on it. I bet you could switch the legendary affix and be fine. But yeah, I think that's because of the legendary affix. The legendary affixes are the ones down in orange, like, yeah, whatever the orange one says. But the greater affixes are what I'm starting to collect right now on all my gear. And right now, especially in hardcore, what you want to focus on is make sure that all of your gear has greater affix for health first. And like those pants have greater affix for health and willpower for me, which is perfect. And that's how you get item power 800 on your shit. And specifically your weapon, you'll want to get whatever your first greater affix weapon that you can use, put that on, because it'll increase your damage, because it'll have an item power of 800, which makes your weapon be a stronger weapon type shit.
I'm recording all I can gather about these apparition attacks, looking for patterns, clues to Belial's plans. Bring me anything you find out about them. I'll share with you any useful weapons or artifacts that my research unearths. Go. Return to me when you've made progress.
Oh shit, I just missed that. Use the Unveiler Oath reward. Oh. Earn reputation. Defeat apparition incursions or to slay bosses. Okay. Bet. So we need to go do some apparition incursions then, huh? You want to try to run to that one right now? See if we have time to do it? Until somebody shows up. Alright, I'm gonna travel to this Imperial Library waypoint thing. Yeah, it is. It's hella annoying. Yeah, you're right. Why does nobody do these? I guess we're on tier 1.
Are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
I smacked the last boss. I still got crazy damage. I'm nerfing my damage a little bit because I need to increase my survivability for the next difficulty. I'm ready for tier 2, it's just low. Well, your resistances will protect you from all the fire and the poison and shit. Armor really only protects you from getting hit melee by like people's swords and shit. Yeah, so honestly for you, yeah, armor for you is a little less important because you're not up in the thick of it, but you need it to be safe, yeah. I can't even target this motherfucker.
This stops.
Yeah, let's do it too. I use this cabinet. Thanks. I got a cabinet where I put on my weave. And bro, the smell, they're in jars, like glass jars. The smell should not be leaking out of this shit. But the whole cabinet, the closer I get, the more it's so fucking loud and it's I'm happy, but it's fucking... I always jar them up just to preserve them and shit, but the smell's not supposed to be coming out of those jars, and this shit is the stank is leaking out of this cabinet right now. It's not a facts. Like, I just had that shit laying in the cabinet with no baggie, no nothing. I think it's also because there's just a lot of it. Like, there's, I don't even know, what would you say, 15 jars in there, are you? 15 jars? What do you mean? What happened? We lost. We got beat the fuck up again, probably. 124.94, so we lost by 30. Yep, that's the season for it. Shit, I'm on my way over there. Never mind, I'm going back to where the boss is about to pop up. Yeah, I don't know. It's a trash ass way to end the season, I feel like, because we had a chance and then we just got beat the fuck up again. But I feel like we were not expected to be this good this year. We were not expected to go this far, and we had a good postseason run. We made a big change to our roster this year by getting rid of Karl Anthony Towns, and he is arguably one of the best shooting bigs in the league, and then also just one of the best bigs in the league. And we got rid of him, and we're still one of the final four teams. I feel like that's a pretty good team. Hopefully they can continue to build. Yeah, there was I gotta go turn in my Tree of Whisper shit. And I'm gonna take a quick split break to go smoke this shit. I finished that quest, apparently. Yeah, quest complete. The Lava Valley.
And lost. And far.
What are you talking about last page? Are you talking about the season journey thing? For which page? Chapter what? I'm talking about the season journey. That's what you were talking about? Or you were talking about like the boss powers? Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Alright. Yeah, now that we are starting to collect spectral ash and shit, I'm about to finish the first one of these objectives for chapter 1, and then I'll be moving to chapter 2. Reach rank 3. I'm probably already almost rank 2. That'll be quick. I got 200 out of 600 spectral ash just after doing that first mission. And I got 3 out of 4 boss powers already. So we do one more, and I'll basically be done with that. So when we get back, we can do another one. I'm about to bring my headphones with me so I can keep talking. Yeah, I was looking at my glyphs and shit, trying to figure out what I can do to make them shits better.
Careful with them falling out. All peaceful?
Malignant. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. That's one of them super bosses. I'm not talking to you, Q, my bad. Yeah, I gotta look. I'm gonna go on the internet and find out what's like the base, like what's their damage points and what you need to not get one-shotted by them, so that we can make sure we go in there not getting one-shotted randomly. Yeah, I mean, it's from anything now that you're in tier 1. It'll start dropping. They're rare in tier 1 though. Like, I've been in tier 1 for quite a while, and I've collected like 4 or 5 pieces, but I've only got like maybe 20 of them, greater affect stuff. Yeah, you should be doing that too now. Like, with all your different gear, make sure that all of it is like tuned to help your build as much as possible. Are you using a staff? Yeah, well, if you're using a staff, you know the affects where you get little ice shards on your blizzard. It's gonna do double damage because it's a staff rather than a one-handed weapon. So put that shit on there, and those ice shards are gonna really boom people. And then what you want to do is just focus your glyphs and like your glyphs on your Paragon board and all that stuff to focus on those ice shards, and your damage with your ice shards are gonna boom. And that's really all you got to focus on is your like building up those ice shards with like cold damage, stuff like that. Oh, he's so low. What you also got to look at is the stat on top where it's like for every 5 dexterity or for every 5 intelligence, you get, 3% increased damage to enemies with your cold damage or whatever. Like, it'll be a stat like that on every single one of those glyphs, basically. Yeah, it's the top bonus on those glyphs that go in the holes. There's like 3 bonuses on there usually: the top one, the middle one, and then the very bottom one. Yeah, so make sure that those stack with your damage too, or whatever. Because some of those glyphs you're going to want to be defensive glyphs, but then the top part will still increase your damage if you choose the right one. The barrier one, I'm pretty sure you got one that says like 15% damage reduction when you have a barrier on. That one's really good because you always have a barrier on. A damage reduction is huge because 15% of, like, if you take 1,000 damage, that 15% is just knocked off of that, and then you take the percentages, like your resistances percentages or your armor percentages, also knocks it down. So like that's just stacking it to take everything away. Everything stacks. It all stacks. Hell yeah. And that's okay if it requires dexterity, because like when you look, I'm back by the way, when you look at your board, and around it there'll be a bunch of dexterity nodes. You just got to find, so you also have to work on, like, you got to find the right board that fits with that node the right way, because if it has dexterity, you got to find the board with a lot of dexterity nodes around that hole, so you can just put a bunch of dexterity in there. And even though you don't need dexterity for your character, that's still going to stack up your damage or your defense or whatever it stacks up with. Like the one that I'm using right here is Tectonic. For every 5 dexterity purchased within range, your earth skills gain 3% critical strike damage. And I don't need dexterity for anything, but for this one I want to stack up that crit damage. So I put a bunch of dexterity points right around this node, and it's going to juice up that earth critical strike damage a lot. I'm actually probably not going to use this once I rework my shit, but this is what the guy was telling me to use at first. Yeah. Yeah, I got one that I'm leveling up. Yeah, I have that one. I have that exact same glyph too, but I have one called Werebear, and the first one says for every 5 willpower, which is my main stat, purchased within range, I deal an extra 3.8% increased damage while in werebear form. I'm always in werebear form now. And then the additional bonus says you gain 15% damage reduction while in werebear form. I'm always in werebear form. And the last one says increased damage by 5% while in werebear form. And I'm always in that bitch. So that's one of my ones. I've already leveled it up to 13. I've been working on that one. Yep. Yeah, you need. Yep, for that bonus, for that additional bonus, you need to get a certain amount of willpower. Which one is that one called? It's called it's R. Okay. Oh, mine's Protector. Gain 15% damage reduction while I have an active barrier. And you get bonus to all rare nodes around with that one, right? Yeah, so that one's really nice because you don't have to focus on anything. You just need to get your 25 whatever it is. Yours is 25 willpower, so you just Yep. And you only need to get 25 there, and then you don't need to put any more willpower in that. You'll get that 15% damage reduction. And then on top it says grants plus 25 bonus to all rare nodes within range. So you put that on a board that's next to 2 rare nodes that give you really good bonuses. Like my board here, this board that I'm looking at, one of them is the rare node gives me plus 20% to my earth damage, and the other one gives me plus 35 damage to crowd-controlled enemies. Both of those would increase my damage by a lot, as well as that being a really defensive one also, type shit. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, so when you put it in, it has that little red, all the red around it. Yeah, is the one within range. As you level it up, it increases the range, remember? It ends up going to, yeah, at maximum it ends up going to 5, but once you get it to level 15, it'll be at 4. If you go like straight down, it counts down 3 right now, and one more 4, and then 5 after that. We do need to do that shit eventually. That's what that is. But there's an incursion right next to a waypoint right now if you're trying to go do that. Never mind, that shit just disappeared. This one's popping up in 2 minutes. It's right next to the where we just went, so I'm gonna go stand by it. Yeah. Yeah, my armor's actually down too. It's only at 895 right now because I switched out my chest piece. But I think my damage, like my defense, is still pretty even because I have more damage reduction right now because of the armor that I put on. I think that's what Iron Fur does. Let me check. Iron Fur gain 8% damage reduction while in werebear form. Hell yeah.
rules. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
That was the entire storyline. It was just me talking to the entire season story was just me talking to that lady for a couple times. Is that all you did too? That's the only season quest that we had, was just talking to that lady a couple times. Okay, so I probably gotta keep working on shit until she gives me that final quest then. Okay. I think anything in tier 1 is probably doable now. Yeah, I think so. I don't know about the big bosses, but maybe even then. Yeah, I didn't do crazy damage to them though. It was more so they couldn't touch me. I did a level, I think I did a level 25. Maybe a 30. That's tier 2. I did it. I can go to tier 2 now, but it's just, I just don't want to. I don't think my armor and shit is ready for that. I think before I move on to tier 2, I'm going to try to have all my items be greater affects. At least one greater affect on all my items. So that I have big health. Wow, they escaped, bro. We were doing it was filled. I don't understand what we did wrong there. We can go do a pit if you want, though, because we could get grim favors from it. Okay, I'm going there right now. Yeah. Right, well, fuck you, dude. tater tot ass motherfucker. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a tier 20. It's not fully not fully what's it called, tier 2. So we still have good resistances and stuff, but they'll be a little bit stronger. I'll make sure I put on my health incense. Alright, hold up. Max life, incense, and I got 7,900 HP. Alright, just be very safe, don't get hit by nothing big. Also, don't worry about the small little extra group. Sure it's not ice shards. The ice shards is pretty tough. Lots of people like it. I don't really like ice shards like that. You gotta aim them. That's one thing I like about the blizzard. Yeah. Oh, and there's a... I don't know if it's a glyph or if it's one of your boards, but it increases the size of your mastery skills by 20% or something like that. And that's perfect because it will increase the size of your blizzard. So we need to find that for you. Bro, when you have a lot of blizzards on the map, everything is covered in a blizzard and everybody's getting smacked by it. It might be a legendary affix also from your codex. Yeah, it could be either any one of those three. I don't remember for sure. Damn, it's only 11 and I feel sleepy as shit. We still got school, so we got no, motherfucker, April's past, what are you talking about? Yeah, we get done in like the second week of June. This school gets done in April? Oh, goodness. Why does it end so early? When do y'all start? I guess, yeah, we start in September, yeah. That's so weird. I'll get you hot as a bitch. already knew it was crazy damage. It was, I think I just seen 1.2 mil, 1,200K, right? That's 1.2 mil? Fuck. I can't believe I just seen a mil. Somebody died from what? Like heat exhaustion type shit? Yeah, that should have been here, boy. Arizona hot as fuck. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, we were playing soccer and it was too hot. They had to have extra breaks and shit. It was like, we need to take a 5-minute water break so y'all don't die on us. I'm like, shit, I'm good, bro. Let's go. That's outrageous. I started the course though. The nice part about ice shards is that its enchantment is super nice. When you have a frozen enemy, ice shards will shoot out of you and go attack the enemy. And so what a lot of people do is they'll take Blizzard and use Blizzard and freeze everybody with it, and then have ice shards maxed out also, where they just freeze enemies and then kill them with the ice shards. Careful, yeah. Oh my, 1.1 mil. It's scary for me right now, yeah. You right there. We can easily get to like tier 3 before the end of the season. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna be. Good fate, yeah, that one's good. No, I'll play for a little bit more. Shit, is there an incursion about to happen? Hell yeah, there's incursions. Nothing. I think that's the one that it is. Oh, your enchantments get 20% stronger, right? Yeah, that one's pretty decent if you're getting damage from your enchantments. One of the problems with Fireball is that soon, especially once we get farther, Fireball's not going to do a whole lot for you. Because you're not really... Yeah, because you're not increasing your fire damage, you're focusing on your cold damage. And so... Right, but it's doing fire damage on that kill, so it's not really going to... Eventually, the damage is not going to scale anymore once we get to higher damage output. So I would honestly... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could move to ice shards, that would help. Or that would be cool. Yeah, that would be good. What other enchantments are good? The basic enchantments, the basic like skill enchantments, some of them are decent. Like I think for your cold basic skill, you just apply more chill damage to enemies when you're doing damage to them. Yeah, that one's low key good. Yeah, it scales with your level probably. Yeah, the timer that it has for you to be able to use it again. What did it say? I don't know. Yeah, that's just, I guess what they call these abilities, cooldown abilities.
Insolence is at an end.
Yeah, but you're talking about ice shards, I believe.
It is done.
ready. Whatever you need.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. This realm is mine, and I shape it as I wish.
Yeah, there's a pair of gloves that you can get that soup up your basic abilities, and that should be strong as fuck. But it's hard to build around this sometimes. Yeah, I think that's a new one. That's good for melee builds though. Pulls everybody right into you. Yeah, I think that's the one where it's your enchantments are 20% stronger, right? Yeah. And then you should also have so it definitely is a glyph now. Now that I'm thinking about it more, and I know that board it has to do with your enchantments. There's a glyph that'll increase the size of your mastery abilities, which is what your blizzard is. By like some percentage.
Fools! This stops!
Yeah, they always do that. Makes it so that you have to go all the way through it. track. Sidewalk, beautiful for doing that. But if you're having blizzards all over the place, the crowds are going to be fine. No. Why the fuck you looking at me like that? Like you just got caught. I mean, looking at me like weird. Fuck you doing over there? Besides, she looked up like she was doing some mischievous shit. Yeah, I have something myself, yeah.
Is at an end.
Wow, I just, one cast just smashed Bilal in this apparition incursion. Yeah. My damage is there. You use Frost Nova though still, don't you? You don't use that as one of your defensive? Oh my fucking god. Let's go. So, hell yeah, this unique armor that I'm using, this unique chest armor, I just found a unique chest armor with a greater affix on it. And it's +6 to this iron fur, which is one of my passives, which gives me damage reduction when I'm in werebear form. Oh, that's gonna make me so much more buff. And it gives me +5 ranks to all my werebear skills, which is gonna increase my damage. Oh. I just claimed some of the season little oath thingies. I got 1 and 2 finished. And it dropped out of the little chest that it gave me. Wow, that's fucking immaculate. Alright.
Come back if you need the forge.
Dude. No. No. Those pants that I dropped to show you? I forgot to favorite them a second time. And then I'd salvaged them. I salvaged them. Oh. Fuck. That's okay. I'll find another pair. That's sick. I hate this game for that non-undo factor if you accidentally salvage some shit that you weren't supposed to salvage. Smart though, because they know that we're just going to grind it out and try to get a new one. Oh my god, and both of the things that I dropped to show you, I forgot to favorite them again and I just got rid of both of them. Fuck my life, sometimes. That's alright, that offhand I didn't even really want to use, so it's all good. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Why are you farting over there? Yo, girl be farting in front of you, Basil? Yeah, bro. Unplug it? Yeah. Basil's girlfriend doesn't fart in front of him. Why you be farting in front of me?
He likes to smell.
He said, oh, type shit. Hell yeah. In the middle of the night, she be farting when she sleeps. So hell yeah, so I be putting my head underneath the pillow. That's what she does.
Your mortals. This realm is mine. I shape it as I wish.
Alright, I'm doing an incursion. You should tell you to me. Yeah, my willpower is at 1400 right now.
This stops.
Here, There we go. I finished season, chapter 1. That shit's ready to claim. Yeah, I'm about to claim it right now, low key. When you gonna wanna lay down? Why you saying Huh? It's 11:30. Yeah. So like we can lay down whenever. I'm talking to you. You think I'm telling Basil that I'm trying to lay down whenever? You're my bro too. We hang out. I hang out with you more than I hang out with anyone. Upgrade boss powers to rank 8, 4 of them. Let's see, which ones do I have here? Gain movement speed. I don't need to gain movement speed. Okay, so that's movement speed, increase damage. Crit strike check. Oh my. Whenever you gain Fortify, additionally gain 11% of the amount as barrier. I gain Fortify every single time. I'm getting that one. That's going to make me super juicy. Upgrade 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put that one in there. Okay. Let's get this movement speed up to 8 also. Yeah, I'm about to finish chapter 2 already. I'm close. I think I'll do another incursion, yeah. And I might get off after that one. I gotta turn in my whispers real quick.
It is done.
Greater collection of chaos. Please give me an elite pair of pants. I was robbed before. Ooh, a double greater affix amulet. Let's see what that is. Helmet gives me armor. Wow, that's nice. Shit. I'll give you this one because I low-key don't need it because I need to have a special helmet, but this gives you armor and a huge... Oh no, it's account bound. Why is it account bound? Oh, because it's greater affects maybe? No. Why is it account bound? Oh, you know why? Because it came out of one of the special chests probably. Fuck, that's a really good one. I could have gave you that one. Yeah. Oh shit, willpower. Oh my god. This amulet I just found gives me plus 23% to my willpower, plus 72% to my armor, and plus 12% resistance to all elements. The only thing it's not giving me is health. That's elite. That's elite though. I'm taking that. Yeah, that's juices up everything else that I want. And the greater affects is on armor and willpower. Like if I put this on right now, my armor goes to 1700 from 800. 890 up to 1725. Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to incorporate that. I'll probably switch around the resistances because I low-key don't need those resistances. And I'll switch those to health so I can still have health. So I do go down like 600 HP doing that. That's juicy as hell though. Okay. Oh, bet.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Bet. Yeah, now we can also start doing hell tides and just getting both of those chests real quick. I got an incursion that's popping off in 1 minute. I'm heading to it right now. That. I'm still trying to find a weapon with greater affects on it. I need quite a few items. I have a chest piece, an amulet, gloves, and a ring right now. So I got 4 of my, one, two, I got a fuck ton of people around me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9 to 10 pieces. It depends if I have a two-hander on or not. So I got 4. I got about half of my gear with greater affects right now. Some of them have double. I mean, I just lost one with double. Literally the best one that I had, I lost that one. Sickening. I'm gonna go to sleep and have nightmares over that shit. Yeah, we've been finding people. I mean, the last few that I went to, some people have been running around with me. we can, I mean, if we're gonna start, if we do these, we're gonna start just hunting these ones. We can create a little group. Yeah, and invite people to do them with us.
Fools! This stops nothing.
One of them is a rogue. I think the other one I saw earlier was a barbarian, and it might be the same guy. Yeah, I think that's a rogue Loki. Yeah. They're pretty tough though. We got a whole fucking mob over here, holy shit. I'm trying to watch some Naruto. That's what I'm trying to do, right? Yeah, Disney Plus or Hulu or something, whatever we have. It's all on the same little thing, so I don't know which one it is, but they just got the whole Shippuden series and the whole Boruto series on there. So I've watched all the Shippuden, and I'm gonna rewatch it right now. But then I'm gonna watch all of Boruto, and I watched all of it when they had released whatever they had, but now they added a bunch more episodes. Okay, I just got some greater affect and pistol boots, and the greater affect is on willpower, and then it gives me 3 evade charges, so that's a step up. I'll keep it for now.
Is at an end.
Yeah, fact. The ones I'm wearing have only 2, so it's perfect. Alright, I gotta go turn in this quest. And I think the drop rates will increase for you as you get higher level as well. Because in my early stages of Paragon levels, it wasn't giving me that shit either. But as soon as I got closer to 100, I started getting a lot more. Alright, let's see. Season Journey, what else do I need? I need to get rank 5. What rank am I? 3. 4, 5. Okay, I need to get rank 5. And I need to upgrade my boss powers still. Okay. Complete a nightmare dungeon. We need to do that soon too. I haven't. Okay. I don't think it needs to be. But yeah, I need to do a nightmare dungeon at some point. How many scrolls of escape do you have? Did you find any more, or you only used the only one?
That looks worn. I can fix it. You can still use. Come back if you need the forge.
Okay. And I just looked at it, and I can't even give one to you, so never mind. Alright. I just need one more piece for my Chapter 2 season journey. Let's talk to this bitch, see what she's got to say.
There's a ritual that can be performed, but we'll need an artifact known as the Flayed Mask. Its last known location was a cathedral outpost overrun by cultists. When the cathedral learned of the cultists, they buried the outpost and everything within. But if you can find the outpost and bring me the mask, then perhaps we can still banish Belial.
Find Jarius in Menestad. Right, Jarius. No, go to your map and then, yeah, go over to season. Oh, you're talking about your quest? Don't look at your quest. Go, No, but go when you click on your map, press L1 twice to go over to the season journey. You already did chapter 1? But
Well, the demon chaser reappears. I've heard of such a place. And if an artifact like this exists, we will find it. You believe your friend is truly capable of banishing Belial?
yeah, I just need to upgrade one more to level 8. Oh no, I upgraded another one. I upgraded 4 of them. Yeah, that's the first one. That's the first, or that's the second, remember? Yeah, the only one that I have left to complete is reach rank 5 of the Unveiler's Oath. I'm rank 3, almost 4. Signs of Buried Outpost.
There it is. Probably. But I'll prove to them that they need me. If you're going to be my ally in this, you deserve to know the truth. About me. My knight's penitent detachment was beset by a demon horde. My comrades fought valiantly, but I was the lone survivor. The cathedral accused me of cowardice, of fleeing while my brothers in arms were slaughtered. But I swear to you and to Inarius himself, that's not what happened. I fought. We all did. But I was the only knight left standing. If only I had been able to do more to protect my brethren. That's what haunts me. The cathedral excommunicated me. So I am as you see me. Alone.
I'm just doing this buried outpost real quick. Once I finish this one, then I'll probably get off. Yeah, you don't need to. I don't even know if you can because you already finished it. Everything in Torment is easy. I don't want to get bored, but it is. I'm smacking everything, bro. But to be honest, this is what you want, especially with your hardcore. So.
That's all you have, demon?
What the fuck? That's some crackhead shit.
Meet your end!
That's because nobody wants to live in that hot-ass fucking state, boy.
That blasphemous thing.
They just giving shit away.
I thought we were searching for a cathedral artifact.
It's crazy.
I know blasphemy when I see it. How do you know this won't make everything worse?
On your tempers, you can have on your armor, I believe, you can temper that there's like a lucky hit chance for you to generate barrier when you hit an enemy or something like that. I want to say that that's one.
You found it more quickly than I expected. I also wasn't expecting help from a cathedral knight. There can be no mistakes. I must practice the ritual. Give me some time.
Swag. All right. To a Kyobatan. Are you almost done yet? No, you finish when you're finished, but are you almost done yet? It's midnight, girl. Nah. It's about to be, it's 11:50 now. I'm gonna fall asleep on the sticks, bro. And if I do that, I'm gonna die. Don't make me fall asleep on the sticks. Damn, I got 71 mil gold. I'm rich, bitch. I'm not Dave Chappelle. Impairment is like when you're getting crowd controlled, it reduces that time that you're crowd controlled for. Yeah, that's good for hardcore for sure. Oh, and one of the glyphs that I have. So I was telling you about that werebear glyph. So when I'm in bear form, I take less damage. I have another one. Where did it go here? Undaunted. Gain up to 15% damage reduction the more fortify you have. And I'm always 100% fortified. So I'm going to get another 15% damage reduction from that. So just these two glyphs alone is going to give me 30% damage reduction. And both of them gives me plus percentages for each 5 stat that I have around it to damage while fortified or while in werebear form. So it's a combo one, damage and fortify for both of them, bro. I gotta find what board they fit on perfectly, and I'm gonna put those two in for my defense and just smack the shit out of people. Facts. There's this other one. Where'd it go here? Oh, this poise. I have a 30% chance when shape-shifting to gain a barrier that absorbs 15% of my life. So I don't know if that counts for every time I shapeshift. And I also don't know if like the barrier would add up and shit, right? But I don't know if that's saying that I have to shapeshift or if every time that I cast and stay in my form, because every time I cast, I am supposed to be shapeshifting, but if I'm already in bear form, then I don't shapeshift. You know what I'm saying? It won't like take me out and put me back in. So I don't know if this will proc all the time because I'm not gonna be shapeshifting. I'm really just gonna be sitting in that same form. But this one I'm gonna test out and see if it works or not. Because if it does, that would be really nice. I don't have a real way to generate barrier right now, so that would be helpful. I have no idea. And I don't know if you're saying it right. Invigorating. Oh, conduit? Invigorating conduit? Is that an aspect? Yes. Invigorating conduit. That's one of your glyphs? Oh, what does it give you? Oh, it gives you +1 to invigorating conduit. Go to your skill tree and look through your passives. It's one of your passives. It's probably a lightning passive because it's a conduit, which is lightning stuff. So look through your lightning passives and see if it's one that you want. Oh, and you don't really be using crackling energy like that though. Yeah, that probably is. Yeah, I'm getting off right now. All right. What? What? Maybe it carries over. Maybe it carries over from old characters because you completed one on an old character, right? Which one is that one on? Yeah, I did all of that stuff. The only thing I didn't do is complete a nightmare dungeon. And then the season stuff, I gotta work on all that, so I gotta keep leveling up my season ranks in the Unveiler's Oath, and keep upgrading my boss powers. So I'm gonna hit those hard the next few times I get on, and just do a bunch of those what are they? Apparition incursions. Just keep doing them over and over again. Yeah, I need to do that too. But putting them bitches in my booty. Where'd you get them? I didn't get them. Oh, you just finished chapter 2, huh? You bastard. Yeah, I need to grind. I gotta catch up. I should have been doing this season stuff. I did a bunch of season or incursions without the season active, and that just wasted all my time right there. Fuck. I should have been done this because I talked to the lady one time and it started the whole quest line. Fucking... Yeah, I just waited because I wanted to do the regular quest line first. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna lock in and get a bunch of that shit done. It ain't no thing. Alright, BD, I'm off this shit. Deuces to the stream.